Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather, and on this channel we like to walk a very fine line between a shopping addicted makeup monster and a responsible adult with a makeup hobby. Now, I really enjoy eyeshadow singles, duochromes, multichromes, blush, highlight, lip gloss, basically everything except pressed glitter, and today I wanted to try out some of the new goodies from the Fantasy Makers Halloween collection this year from Wet n Wild. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick with me, we're getting into it right now. I'll share with you quickly what I got from the collection. I got this little like glow-in-the-dark sponge, which I'm not even sure I'm going to use. I just think he's so cute. I had to have him. And then I did get this palette here, which looks used, but I have not used it yet. I just swatched it out earlier today. And then I've got a couple of colored mascaras here, the purple and the blue. Sorry, my lights are like super reflective. And then I have this glitter, which I don't know if you'll be able to see like all the colors going through the glitter, but it does look pretty cool in person. So kind of figured we could give that a whirl today too. And then I was going to use some of the singles and highlighters that I got from my most recent Pretties for Your Face order. So I think we're going to do eyeshadow first, just in case it makes a colossal mess, and then I'll do my base. With the NYX Pigment Primer, because that's my favorite primer right now. I think I'm going to start with the black and then probably fade a little bit of this like kind of purple shade here, and then put predominantly that kind of like burgundy red black shade on the top. So far that seems to be a pretty decent black. Definitely a lot of kick up. Got something like that started. So far it looks super crazy. And I think I'm going to go into this kind of fuchsia purple satin down here, and I'm just going to blend out the very edges of what we just did. Hopefully. Let's use a different brush here. And then I'll use this other brush to go back in and blend the two shades together. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to blend the very edges of that out, I think, with this kind of like beigey pink color here. So far these are going on pretty well. They're just very, very soft. And then the last one I'm going to put on is like that super white shade in the top corner. Just right up into the brows. So we're doing all the way up here today. Why? I don't know. And then what I think I'm going to do, I'm trying to make use of a lot of these shades so I can really give you some opinions about this palette here. I think I'm going to take this shade right here and put it kind of in this like inner third here, kind of going up the center. So you can kind of see that like right there. And definitely place somewhere I did not need to. Next thing I'm going to do is take some of this shade right here and put that onto the lid. We'll use a little bit of glitter glue. I don't think I'm going to need too much though, because this is a very like flat shade. Alright, and then taking that shade there. Very pretty, but lots of fallout. Oh my gosh. Like that. Alright. I'm impressed with how relatively easy that wiped away. Definitely a little bit of staining though. I think for the lower lash line, I'm going to blend out the black and then this shade right here towards the inner corner. Okay. And I'm going to take a little bit of that purple shade here, this like satiny purple, and blend that out. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of this deep like navy black green shade and put that on the lower third as well. kind of like that. This is looking super dark. And then I'm going to put some of this purpley shade in the inner corner, which I don't think is going to be quite light enough, but yeah, kind of like that. So super, super dark. So the only shades that we didn't use for this look were these two blue shades right here. Everything else is on my eyes at this point. Alright, so let's get the glitter out next. Whoa! Whose genius idea was it to test out a dark eyeshadow palette with a white shirt? Alright, and this is the shade 1230741 called Magic Trick. Ugh, Lord. Alright, let's see what this looks like. I don't even know what kind of applicator this is. Oh. Like super skinny. I put a little bit of extra sparkle over the lids with this shade from Davina called Soda Swamp, which is an iridescent multi-chrome. So I went ahead and did my face, and I used two different highlighters. The one that's like on my nose and like down the bridge of my nose is this one right here, which is called All Eyes on Me from Pretties for Your Face. And it has this like really beautiful like neutral lavender kind of undertone, and then it shifts like an aqua blue. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I won't capture all the beauty on camera, but yeah, you can kind of see there. It just has like a really pretty reflection, barely any cast, which I appreciate. So that one I used there, and then the other shade that I used was this one, which is Calavera, and it has like this little skull imprint, which is like almost worn away because I've been playing with it. But this one is like a pinky peachy kind of shade, and then it has like a light blue kind of a shift in the light, which you can see right there. And it's a little bit softer, but it's what I have on my cheeks today, just to kind of give a little bit of pop there. I think overall that looks really pretty, and I love how like dark and smoky and spooky this looks. I think I may put some of that highlighter in the inner corner too here before we move on, because I would like to try the colored mascara. I will say I tried the blue, so I picked up blue and purple. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And I tried the blue, and the bristles on the blue are very like widely spaced, and they're very hard, like plasticky bristles. I'm not a huge fan of that. It was really hard to get any color off, so I'm gonna see if the purple is the same way. It probably is, in which case that's gonna be a huge disappointment. Yeah. So let's see. So you can kind of see like how widely spaced these are. It makes it really hard to get any like color to transfer because the bristles are so long. So I think this brush is absolutely dreadful. The actual product, I can't even say if it's good or bad because I can't get enough of it up onto a brush to like... Okay, and this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I think it looks really cute and really vampy, perfect for Halloween. So let's quickly talk. So I think it looks really cute, really dark and vampy for Halloween, which is absolutely perfect. That is the vibe I'm feeling right now. Let's talk quickly about the products that I picked up, starting with the eyeshadow palette. I actually think the eyeshadow palette's pretty decent. Again, it's $5, so, you know, I'm not expecting like super crazy quality, but I do think that there's a really nice formula in here. I will say there's like 2 different kind of shimmery type formulas, maybe I would argue even 3. This shade and this shade here have this really intense light reflecting formula, which I think you can tell even from sitting in the pan. Like as I move into the light, they just have like a really beautiful cast. And then these 2 shades here, this shade here, this shade here, they definitely have like some sparkle to them, but they aren't pulling the light as heavily as those first 2 shimmers. These 2 definitely are a little bit more like dull, and then this is a matte like with a ton of sparkle in it, but I still think it looks really, really pretty. And then of course like one pure matte. Overall, I don't know that I necessarily needed so many like sparkly finish shades, especially because a lot of them I'm treating like mattes because their shine is very satin compared to what I would kind of want. But I do think it's a pretty color story, and I think you can get like a pretty look out of it. Like I think this came out really cute. Now the additions that I had was this glitter here, and I do like the actual color of the glitter. I think it came out really nice, but I'm not a huge fan of these like teeny tiny little brushes. Like this kind of brush, it's great for line work, but with this, because it's not opaque, you don't really get a line. So you just get like glitter kind of littering your lid in certain places. I think it would have been better with like a paddle type, you know, almost like a lip gloss type applicator so that you could kind of wipe it over the lid. I think that would have given a much bigger and better result. The colored mascaras, what a disappointment. I really wish these were better. I may end up trying some of my like eyebrow spoolies in here to see, or a disposable mascara wand to see if I can get this picked up on a different wand and maybe get a better outcome, because I really would love to use colored mascaras more, but the wands on these just are abysmal. So these were not a success for me. And then of course the only other thing I picked up was the cute little ghosty sponge, and again I probably will never use him. I just thought he was super cute and I had to buy it. So alright, and with that said, that is everything for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Did you guys pick up anything from this Fantasy Makers collection? If you did, let me know what you got, because there was other eyeshadow palettes, rhinestones, all kinds of good stuff. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to catch you in my next video very soon.